we'll have another go at that. If you do your observations before we pull away.
Is that really important to keep those feet still?
It's really important to keep those feet still. Observations first.
All around you.
All around. Yeah. What are you looking for in those observations?
Anybody coming running down the other side, isn't it?
That's it. So if you want to find a safe place to park on the left, and you're going to what are you going to check on them? Yeah. Okay. Right. It's really important to keep your feet still after you've done the emergency stop, because otherwise the car is going to stall, and when it stalls you're going to jump forward and hit whatever it is
yeah,
you stopped
it's
for.
not actually stalling, it's jumping forward, isn't it? That's what's frightening me.
Yes. Okay, but you don't want that to happen.
What's
so
the danger of that then?
The danger of that is it's going to hit whatever it hit something in front of us. So you're going to kill a pedestrian.
Oh, because I ran out in front of a car once and I froze and I just stood there.
Yeah. And if a car jumped out,
jump forward,
it's going to hit you.
Oh right, so he stopped and then he relaxes and then kills me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay?
Yeah, was the stop okay?
The stop was very good, yes.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. What was wrong with that then?
Sorry? Clutch went down way too early, and the clutch went down well before the brake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Alright. Let's have another go then.
Yeah, you could have a little bit. There is a mantra you can use to try and get a bit of control in this emergency stop. If you start up my eyes, don't check your mirrors, you won't have time. Yeah? Keep both hands on the wheel, and I'll tell you when to put the clutch down, yeah?
Yeah.
And then all you have to remember afterwards is keep your feet still, isn't it? Yeah?
Okay.
So I should try that?
Okay.
So we're going to carry out this exercise soon. Don't use the words we're going to carry out this stop soon, yeah? Because otherwise I might panic and stop. So we're going to carry out this exercise soon. Don't check your mirrors, you won't have time. Work your way down, hands come next. Keep both hands on the wheel, and I'll tell you when to put the clutch down, yeah?
Okay.
And then all you have to remember afterwards is keep your feet still.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay.
Should we go around? And we're going to turn right.
We're going to turn right.
So.
Okay, so we're going to be carrying out the emergency, the exercise.
Yeah.
Shortly. So when you do, we're going to keep the hands still on the steering.
Start the eyes.
We're not going to check the mirrors.
Because you won't have time.
Because you won't have time. You want to stop quickly. You want to keep your hands still on the steering wheel, and then you'll be able to press the brake firmly. And I'll tell you when to put the clutch down, and then we need to keep your feet still. Okay, and stop. Clutch down. And keep your feet still.
Alright.
Okay, handbrake on.
Yeah.
And into neutral. Okay, now we're going to do all round observations again. All the way around.
That's all clear.
What are you looking for?
Anybody coming down? Pedestrians or cars, bikes?
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to carry on down to the end of the road?
And we're going to find a safe place to stop on the left.
Alright.
And so check, where are you going to check?
Middle mirror, left mirror.
That's right. How did that feel?
That felt good.
Okay.
Yeah, you controlled me while there, didn't you?
Yeah. I
Yeah?
can't actually tell when you put the clutch down too early.
Oh,
I can't hear the difference.
that's right.
I couldn't hear it last time either.
So listen, and you'll hear a kind of a.
I didn't flip in hear it.
You know, just feel the car just kind of surge first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll Okay.
Right. So if I don't put the clutch down too early this time.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell the difference actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit like you're driving on ice. where the kind of road noise gets very quiet.
Yeah.
It's very similar to spotting coasting. Well, I'm not coasting at the moment. I am coasting now.
Oh yes, I can hear it now.
I'm not coasting, but I am coasting now.
Yeah.
I always think it's a very similar sound to when you're driving
It goes smooth.
on a nicely road surface. That eerie silence, yeah? And we're going to turn right.
I'm going to turn right.
And if you get me to pull over on something.
They throw over in a nice, safe, convenient place to stop on the left.
And I felt
Yeah, okay, a bit better.
100% better.
Yeah, a bit better.
Not a bit better.
Yeah,
Mass is
yeah.
better, yeah?
Yeah, it is just that clutch bit. I just couldn't hear the difference.
Yeah, it's, you know, I'm not too worried about you letting me stall an approach, yeah?
Yeah.
It's the stalling afterwards
Yeah.
where I need to keep it. If you use them words, keep the feet still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to kill anybody by stalling as I stop. If anything, the car is probably going to stop quicker. But I don't really. It's really important to get me to keep those feet still after I stop. So control it all the way through. You keep your feet still till I get a handbrake on into neutral. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it. If you think how a real student would actually approach this, stop, relax.
Yes, yeah.
The feet shoot off the pedals, yeah?
Yeah.
And one of the right foot could still be on the gas at that point, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine the chaos that would cause, yeah? Yeah, I mean, the observations were, you just nailed it.
Yeah, yeah.
The mirrors at the beginning, you got in there and told me what ones to check. And then you were able to ask me quite quickly, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit too much telling when we got to the emergency stop. And you're going to do this, that and the other, yeah?
Yeah.
But there was some good prompting there as well. Just a little bit too much telling, a little bit kind of mother hen like. Yeah, obviously the first emergency stop, I was going to give you a question about it, but I thought I'll let it run. We should never mentioned, when you're talking about ABS, make sure you cover all aspects of it, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A, I need to know how the car's got it, or has the car got it. And B, I need to know what it does. And C, I need to know how do I know when it does what it does, yeah? Yeah, to anybody for hitting that brake for the first time when it starts to vibrate, they're going to get a bit of a shock if nobody's warned them about it, yeah? So they're going to immediately jump off that brake, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's why I made a bit of a fuss about it. Yeah, the rest of it was fine. Yeah, it is hard to spot the clutch going down. And with modern day cars, because you've got all these boxes around it, and the fact that jewels don't move on that side, it's just down to listening, and you will get used to that sound eventually. And it will actually help you with coasting as well, because it's a very similar sound, yeah? It's just like, I can hear it, but it takes people yonks and yonks to actually hear it, and probably years of experience. You know, I told somebody, there was a driving instructor and then pulled out of the job for a while and then came back to it, and I actually coasted for nearly a mile, and he never realised it. It was just the fact we were going downhill, and he eventually spotted. He said, "I'll bring the clutch up." I said, "I've had it down for the last 5 minutes, yeah." And he just couldn't feel it, and he just, well, it's not a feel, it's a hear really. And that's the only way you can tell nowadays, because it's, with the cars all boxed in, it's just impossible to see what's happening with the feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spotted me check the mirror quite well. And obviously you did spot the slow reactions. Yeah, so I'm either going to be too slow at getting from the gas to the brake, or I'm going to check the mirror, which is going to slow me down. And if you're not too sure if I have checked the mirror or not, you can always ask. I'm not going to lie to you.
Mm-hmm.
Did I check the mirror there? No. Well then, why was the reaction slow? Well, it's slow reactions, isn't it? So in other words, I didn't get from the gas to the brake quite quick enough. I tried to give you a bit of help back there when we were stopped. I said, oh, it's slow reactions, wasn't it? I should have a little bit of a go at it. And you started to give me a bit of lip about, ooh, don't be flashing the brake lights, do it?
I don't know, I said that, 'cause it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You know, it's that could have helped me there, couldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah? I did give you kind of a lifeline and said, well, I seemed to just about get the hang of it when we had it on the brief, didn't I? Yeah, so I could have just had a little bit of practice there, and that would have probably helped me.
Yeah.
But generally, that was very, very good, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, you tied the two subjects in nicely together, and you kept nice tight control of me. And I didn't get away with, well, I got away with nothing on the observations, didn't I? Well done.
Okay, thank you.
Right,
Okay.